What's going on, YouTube? It's Drew Lefty NDV10. I have a number of Sovereign backed T206 cards to show off today. A couple PSA and mostly SGC. So I'm going to jump right in. Sovereign is one of my favorite backs, quite possibly my favorite. So they come in three series: the 150 series, the 350, and then the 460. Typically speaking, the 150s are quite short printed. Followed by, there are some very tough 350 only subjects, of which I have a few in here. And then there are some 460 subjects that are quite tough as well. So without further ado, I will jump right in. First one, this one's kind of tough for the grade. This is a super old PSA slab. I just bought it due to the price. And it was a back I needed for Fred Abbott. He and I share a birthday, so it'll stay in that holder, because I don't think that would cross over. I don't want to cover up those. Got some really nice, actually, yeah, well, these are some old postcards I bought. These are all from like 1909 to 1911 as well. It's kind of the same. This is a very tough card. Bill Shipke. And this is a Sovereign 150. Snapped this up on eBay one night. Shipke's a very tough off-back. Not a super tough card in general, but in off-back, he only has Sovereign 150, Sovereign 350, and Old Mill, I believe. I don't think he even has a Hindu. Let me double check on that. Should have came prepared, but I'm not, so. I have owned two of these. I sold one to somebody to help their set. All right, so Bill Shipke. This is a newer slab, by the way, too, so I couldn't beat this price. It was under $100 on eBay, which was a very good deal for a very clean. That's a tough two there. I thought that one should have been graded a little higher. Anyways, next up we got Johnny Bates. Again, another pretty tough one. I was happy to get this one for my, by the way, Shipke has EPDG, Old Mill, and Sovereign, so pretty tough. Johnny Bates, very tough. Another Sovereign 150. All the 150 guys are very tough, like I said. You know, they don't come up often. It was earlier in the printing run before they, I guess, really caught on. You can tell when things really exploded with popularity of the set when they started printing the 350 series. So Johnny Bates. And then the last one, I recently won this. This is a very tough card. It's number 67, I think, on the 68. So 68 on the scarcity list. All the Minneapolis players are fairly tough, but this is Irv Young. And this is a 3.5 Sovereign 350. Again, a lot of these Minneapolis players are very tough, and he's no exception. So to get him in a Sovereign back, I was really happy. And I do think that'll cross. So one day that'll end up in an SGC slab. So moving right along, already 4 minutes in. We got Bill Clancy. This is a very clean one. Shout out to Max for the heads up on this one. Was a net 54 buy. Pretty cool looking card. Got some grandstands or something in the background there. Very centered. Honestly, this could have been a 4, and I would have totally agreed. Sovereign 350. Nothing too crazy there. Just a clean combo. This one all came from like a second generation collection. A bunch of these cards, this one included. This is George McCullin with Bat. It's a 4. Very nice card, very nice color. This is the apple green. So there's a forest green and an apple green. You can tell the difference quite easily. Typically speaking, the apple greens are a bit tougher. So they only come in either apple or forest. No player has both. So anyways, that's a 4, George McQuillen. Next up, this one's kind of weak. Kind of a weak 4, but it is what it is. Bob Bescher. Kind of an older slab, but Sovereign 350. Nice card nonetheless. Really nice color on this one. A lot of times I see it's all kind of washed out. Really happy about this one. Lou Fine. Actually, both Lou Fines, he has 2 cards in the set, a portrait and a throwing. I have Sovereign examples for both, so pretty cool. Just a good color combo there with all the White Sox players. Very clean looking card. Forest green 350 background. This is a tough card. Jake Stahl. He has a few cards in the set as well. And let me look this one up. So this card in particular comes in very few backs. I do know that. 150s are very tough, which that's what this one is. So this is a pretty clean card. Happy to have it. Very nicely centered. And it is a 150 series. So very cool. Very happy to have that. I believe he's Sovereign and Old Mill only. And the Print Group 1 Old Mill guys are just bonkers right now. So very happy to have that because he's just a tough off-back in general. So yes, he is only Old Mill and Sovereign for off-backs. So very cool. Moving right along, this card, another top 100, I want to say. Let me type in real quick. So this is another Minneapolis player. This is Ollie Pickering. What a name. Yes, so this one is number 79th on the scarcity list. So we got Irv Young already shown in the video. And then Ollie Pickering, another very tough off-back. And it does have some staining, but I'm completely happy with this card. It has good color, decent registration. It's centered. And he's a very tough Sovereign. So happy to have that one. Next up, another very tough one. This guy is Old Mill and Sovereign only as well. Fred Jacklish. And this is a Sovereign 350. His 150 is a little tougher, but this is a very clean card. Super centered. Obviously no creasing, no wrinkles. Beautiful card. These next two are pretty big cards. Harry Niles. This is a very tough one. I know I say that a lot, and I don't toss that term around often. Harry Niles does not come in many off-backs either. I believe he's obviously Sovereign. Checking my computer. But this is a 5. This was a great deal. I jumped on it on Net 54. Very nicely centered, incredible color. Let me see what Harry Niles has. So this is a Red Sox player, obviously. So a little bit extra tough just due to that. And Harry Niles, he has Old Mill and Sovereign only for off-back. So yes, very tough. And yeah, I'm stoked to have it. Back is incredibly clean. This is just a beautiful example of Harry Niles. And then this last one, very tough. Art Devlin. I know Max is going to be a little jelly of this one. He only comes in Sovereign and Old Mill and maybe Hindu. Just to kind of give you guys some, it's a 350 back, which again, not that big a difference on value for something like this, but this is a beautiful example of a 5. An Old Mill recently, within the last 6 months, sold from a fresh find. Yes, he does come in Hindu, Old Mill, and Sovereign. And looks like whoever won that Old Mill got it graded at PSA. So it's a pop 1, and it sold for like $2,500. So for the Old Mill. So I'm very happy to have a Sovereign off-back example. I think one day, 50 years from now, I may try to do a Sovereign set. I've got, I don't know, 60 or so of them. But that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. I know it was 10 minutes talking about 110-year-old baseball cards. So that's it, guys. Thank y'all. See you next time. Peace out.